Whew. Celestial afternoon, actually celestial rising. Good afternoon and good night to the beautiful entity watching this video. It's your divine reflection, divine messenger. We're back with another message. I understand. Before we even get into this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe for more divine messages. And understand, if you enjoy it too, make sure you share this. But with this video, hopefully I do ruffle a lot of feathers because many people are not really able to understand how the media is able to mass manipulate its own manipulation through a media format. And the thing is too, because I'll have a clip as well. Well, actually, yeah, I have a clip as well that comes from Inside Job, which is
Welcome to Media Manipulation and Subliminal Messages, where we invent bullshit to keep people distracted. Who do you think invented the minions? Look what happens when you slow it down.
Kill your parents.
Nah, I want to kill my parents anyway. Not impressed.
Maybe you'll find this news to your liking.
We interrupt the president's perfect speech to bring you this breaking news. A recent poll finds that Reagan Ridley looks incredible in that ponytail. We're all talking about it.
Fair and balanced.
the show that was on Netflix before they took off season 1 and season 2. But Inside Job had a very good message indicating to where the media we think, like the things we see on the media, like why are they just standing there? But distraction. The things we see on the media are not what we think they are. And when it comes down to Sonia, I think her last name starts with an M. I don't want to mispronounce it or anything like that, or actually misenunciate it, or just not say it at all, you know. But Sonia, or our carbonated goddess that was, her life was taken on July 6th, or whenever this happened. But the thing is too, this is only, and the thing is too, this is not only for her, but this is for everybody else as well that's a carbonated being. So if you look like the soil, if you look like me, if you're skin color, it doesn't matter if you're dark skin, brown skin, light skin, either way it goes, you are a carbon reflection of the true image of the Almighty Creator. But the Almighty Creator has no skin color. So either way it goes, a white person, an Asian, a Jew, it doesn't, fake Jews, let me be real with that. They're still the image of the Almighty Creator as well, because skin color does not matter once you get to the afterlife. But when it comes down to our people, for one, the back is not even our backs are always going to be against the wall when it comes down to authorities that believe that they are in a higher order than a position that they should really be at. A lot of these people who are police officers, for example, they are not, some of them are not there to protect or to serve you for the betterment of your own good. Because for one, they can't even serve their ego in their own household. And because of that, many of these people they have fragile egos. And what do I mean by that? So for one, many people who get into the police force, they're not able to come to terms with who they are behind closed doors. So when they get to their room, when they get inside of the shower, in their bathroom, when they get in their kitchen, in their house by themselves in solitude, a lot of people are not able to accept that they have no authority or any dominance over anybody else's ego, because of course they're lonely at home. The best entertainment they get out of their boring ass mediocre life, and average life as well, they get excitement and entertainment when it comes down to knocking other people's submissive ego down to a level that they are at in the household, but that badge saves them from that fragile ego. So because they wear that badge, it makes them feel high and mighty and of honor to a certain demographic that people really can't see, because people only see the police force or the military, they only see them at like a service level of things. But the thing is though, when the video of this woman getting literally sacrificed, and the thing is her whole thing that's going on with social media too, just all in general, that was a sacrifice literally posting on the internet for a reason, because they knew what they were doing. And if you really sit back, and the thing is too, somebody's gonna say it's not that deep. That's the problem right there. People say people say like, you're thinking too much. You're not thinking enough. Just because you're thinking too much does not mean that you don't know what you're really thinking about. Because the thing is, the people who think a lot, that's a great thing, because you are dissecting and understanding what is being shown to you in broad daylight and at nighttime as well, on camera in someone's household. And the thing is too, this is someone's mother. So it's the fact that people get on social media and they'll bash this woman just because of her skin color. Like, I'm gonna leave a picture up here too, because I went on Twitter and I was just trying to get information to like dissect this whole situation that went down. And there's a whole page on Twitter that was being racist. And the only thing is too, with this picture that I'm gonna show you, the person who made this art, because if you asked art, what do you look like? Art wouldn't even tell you what it looks like, because it's all subjective. And the thing is too, this person was closed-minded to the point where they're so infatuated with our race, they decided to make the woman that got sacrificed, they made an image of her looking stupid. But the thing is, though, the person that drew that, you look stupid for even making it stupid through your own enlightenment. The thing is, too, they painted a picture that looks just like them. The only thing is, though, they did the opposite of their skin color. So it's like they're practicing racism. But that does not mean that they're actually racist, because nobody is racist. But that is a taught program or a virus. And the thing is, too, people gotta understand as well, a lot of racists, a lot of people who come from slave master lineages and all that, and fallen prophetic lineages as well, they were taught the program of making a means with degrading a certain demographic or a certain ethnic group because of their history and their way of living. The two officers that took two officers that took her life, it doesn't matter about the boiling water, because the thing is, for one, you knew what you came in here to do. And the thing is, if people are high out of their sober mind, they'll be able to see that whole script for what it was. Because a lot of times too, the media will do this shit every time there's an election coming up. So the politics, they have something to do with this shit as well. Because what are they gonna do with her body? That's the other thing that people should be asking themselves. But anyways, that gets way too deep for social media. They might even just limit the monetization if I even say that. But as we go deeper, if you really see, you don't have to go within the whole beginning of the video, but it's the fact that they came into her household. And the thing is, when you see two police officers, for one, a lot of them feel as if just because they have a wide frame or because they try to seem brolic, that they're strong or they're mighty. No, these are some weak ass niggas. All they have is the waist. They're still weak. All they have is a gun on a holster. They're still weak. All they got is a taser. They're still weak. They got this badge. They got these different accolades on their shit. They're still weak as fuck. Without that uniform, they are still just like you. The only thing that separates you and them is their frequency. So police officers have their own frequency, and she knew that. And the thing is too, they send her like, hey, don't fuck around that boiling water. And what's crazy, she was like, you know what, I'm sorry. And then and the thing is too, she's saying, I rebuke you in the name of Satan or Jesus, whatever you want to call Yeshua. That doesn't even matter for this whole situation. The fact she said, I rebuke you, and then the officer got threatened by that, and then went to blame the boiling water for the instance of him shooting her. The thing is, though, you should have never been close to her anyways for her to throw boiling water on you. On top of that, why are you getting close to her? When, for one, what is the whole indication of them even walking into the crib? Supposedly in a call for an intruder. But that's not even the whole problem anymore now. You're going further inside of her crib near her kitchen to where she is. And then she already knows what's about to happen, because when you got 2 against 1 and you're a woman, come on, family. And then you have 2 oppressors, control opposition, who are puppets to puppet masters that are literally puppets to higher puppet masters. Once you got them in your face, now we got spiritual warfare going on. The moment she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, whatever you want to call Satan, doesn't matter. But she already knew, like, I rebuke your frequency, I rebuke your energy, because she knew what type of time they were on. And she knew what was meant to happen. She knew what was going to happen, because it was all part of her script. And it's sad to say. Somebody be like, don't be inconsiderate, don't be this or that. For one, people do not know what goes on behind recordings, because the thing is too, social media in general, videos are an illusion. So somebody can record, before somebody records something, they can literally tell themselves or partners something that's going on or was about to happen. Or these 2 officers, they were told by their master of what they should be doing to this person right here, because this is for the betterment of our society, and their society is elite. They are part of an elite fraternity that people do not know how to comprehend, and they are above civilian or civilization, basically, of civilians, unconscious civilians on top of that. Meaning the military, the police force, the militia, CIA, all of that, they have a closer indication, a closer bond to the Luciferian consciousness than you do, because they work with it and they're in cahoots with it. On top of that, a lot of people in the police force, they're not even real people to begin with. All these people are nothing but holographic illusions, holographic mirages, holographic tricksters. They're basically the Riddler pretending to be a police officer. But when they get back to their crib, their ego is beating themselves up, knowing like, damn, I should not be doing this shit. The moment they shot the lady in the eye and they killed her on the recording, I knew someone was gonna fucking call me, bro. That's crazy. The moment that they ended up shooting her, fuck. That's what they were saying, fuck. And it's just like, that's when you know you done fucked up. Because all you had to do was get a taser. If you were worried about the boiling water that bad, you could have used a taser to just to calm her down a little bit. You didn't have to take her life. You took her life. Not only that, he has to live with that for the rest of his life, and that's good. But there are some people who don't see how fucked up this shit really gets, because She's not the only one that actually went through that. Her life was just taken. Not only that, there's somebody else whose life is being taken right now. We still have sundown towns in America, but we're for the people. Love thy neighbor as thyself, but people don't love us. Obviously, they love their own neighbors like themselves. So if you are a Caucasian or a European, Europeans and Caucasians will love you like themselves. They don't have to love carbonated beings as themselves, because their religion, their ways of living through their satanic practices called Christianity, Buddhism, Islam, whatever the case may be, they feel as if they have to love their neighbor just like how they love themselves. So if you see a white person loving on a white person or defending a white person, no matter what they do, that's what they're following. That's exactly what their Jesus represents. Can't make this shit up. We have to protect our brothers and our sisters out here, because we are literally being sacrificed and crucified for a bunch of people who do not care about us. And the thing is, guess who gets all the profit from our sacrifice? These people that you don't see in person, but you see them through the internet. You see them on TikTok or Twitter or Instagram or Facebook or on your TV, but they are not here to help you or better your good. It doesn't matter what side you even vote for. These motherfuckers are not here to help you in any shape or form. You have to help yourself, which is why you have to be careful with your words, because when it's time for you to go, some of them will take your life. So you have to be careful with how you use your spells against their spell casting, because these are a bunch of spell casters that are literally here to take our life, because they feel as if they're inferior to a superior race. Not only there is only one race, the human race, so we're all superior, but skin color is dividing us from what really matters. We should be conquering this simulation that we are residing in unconsciously. And it's the fact that the ego is so strong to the point to where it'll get people to practice racism. You are literally being racist, and you're applauding a carbonated being's life being taken from her. People are applauding that she's gone from this world because that's one less black we got to worry about. That's insane. Because if you really sit back and think about it, how are you upset? How are you envious? How are you jealous? How are you infatuated with a skin color that doesn't even know you truly really exist? I've never in my life seen just a bunch of carbonated people or black people or Africans go on the internet and just decide to make white jokes about white people, or just making whole profiles about white people and degrading their whole lineage. I don't see people doing that shit. Why? Because we don't distract ourselves with pleasure. So literally, we have a purpose in our life. We don't sit here and hate on the other side for what they did and what they are doing and still will be doing as time keeps on progressing, and time don't even exist. So by this happening, this is literally going to keep on happening. So by July to December, be ready for more sacrifices. It's not going to stop, because they're going to keep on doing this, because that's literally how they're able to evolve, because they operate in negativity. It's a negative frequency for a reason, because that's exactly how they're able to get paid. They get paid by taking people's lives. The only thing is, though, they get a badge of honor by protecting themselves. But the thing is, though, that's like why they mourn the fallen, because once the fallen get killed for their duty and their task, they start, who knows what happens to their body as well, but they'll do a whole sacrificial ritual with them and all of that. But these things are nothing but rituals to a bunch of occultists practicing different satanic spells behind closed doors. And it does not make them any better than who we are, because we are not here to divide anybody. But it's the fact that people seem as if division is the best thing possible, and it's not, because no matter what, we are not your enemy. And that goes to any ethnic group. We are not your enemy. We are here trying to figure this shit out just like you are. But if you keep on going against us, if you keep on fighting against us, if you keep on trying to tarnish our image and who we actually are, all you're doing is hurting yourself in the long run. And the thing is, too, if you keep on living in this unconscious spell of racism that you literally practice unconsciously, you will reincarnate right back into a miserable costume that you don't seem to understand why you hate. You hate that costume because you see how easy it is to exist in this world. But I love to be black or carbonated in this matter or this space of time continuum, because this is the best thing possible. You can, just by being yourself, people love you and people will hate you. People want to kill you. You're so infatuated. You're so divine to the point where people look at you and they just know that you're the image of God. They can't even comprehend God and Satan walking around as a black man or a black woman, and they know that. That's the fact, no matter what. When the thing is, too, with the internet, people will talk about this shit. It's too, stop posting her death. Because when I mean stop posting her death, people are posting the same exact video to get clout, to get followers. That is fucked up. That's the thing, too. I hate making videos like this because I'm sitting here lying, but it's the fact, like, I had to spread awareness to the fact that we have to protect each other, because seeing this shit and then tomorrow or 2 days from now forgetting about what's going on is the exact reason why the same exact spell keeps happening. People want to revolt on the internet. People want to be keyboard warriors. People don't want to actually go into society and spread the word that we have to love on each other and protect each other. Not only that, the people who decide to preach this shit, they're not even preaching true prophecy, because these are a bunch of false prophets telling you we had to love each other as black men and women, this and that. But then 5 days later on, they're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, bashing white people, black people, degenerate music. They're just bashing ignorance, and then they're mocking people, exposing somebody in their DMs who's probably black. How do we want change when we can't change ourselves? Oh my God. How can we want change for our people if we can't change ourselves through our own enlightenment? We can't change our people until we change ourselves. The moment you decide to change your ego, you can help other people change their own ego and their own understanding through you. Because that's how inspirational you are. That's how much of a leader you are. We had to lead ourselves to the path of righteousness, because as we exist with higher enlightenments, they are here to do one thing and one thing only. That is to knock us down to the lower frequency that they are enlightened to and that they have created. They have created that frequency to the point to where they've been doing that shit before your great grandma and grandpa were even living. They've been staining our spirit and our consciousness with this lower way of thinking, to the point to where we love to lie in it. Think about all the movies we watched, all the movies we grew up watching, all the things we think are funny. Think about all the shit that we play, all the things we talk about, the music that we hear. All this shit we have programmed to our subconscious mind is nothing but killing, over-sexualization, lying, cheating, stealing, affairs, bragging, like doing emasculation upon our people. And then the thing is too, it doesn't make it any better when we have celebrities who promote or preach the same exact thing just to pay their light bill. That's what makes it even more deceiving, which is why we have to be careful with who we call a leader or who we call an influencer, because you cannot trust people that you never met before. Just because you see them on the screen don't mean that you can actually believe what they're actually saying, because people, for one, they're contradictors and they're liars. The thing is though, people aren't really able to become conscious of their own contradictions because they're not in tune with themselves. So there are a bunch of liars walking around masquerading you with a whole smile. But Lucifer does this exact same thing, and that's the fault line that people are not able to balance themselves on, because people don't understand that you do share a realm with deities that you've never seen before, and they are able to not only manipulate your optical illusion with these eyes right here. They're able to not only manipulate your eyes, they can lie to you through a screen, a TV, a phone, a game. They can lie through your ears. They can lie through your satellites, anything. And then when they not even transform, when they shift and they manipulate your whole paradigm in your mind to the point to where you think that this is an officer or a human or a coworker or a family member or a friend or a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a pastor or a celebrity, when you really see them for who they are behind closed doors, that shit will make you may want to kill yourself, or they may kill you for even understanding who they actually are and are not. That's how fucked up our mind is. Our mind is so down bad to the point to where there are some people who will die unconscious, and they will literally reincarnate right back into this same exact unconscious spell if they do not understand how to love themselves and be aware of all things conscious and unconscious at the exact same extent. And I keep saying those two things because everything is the mind. When you control your mind and your energy, you will understand it's amazing how deceit is just played upon our people. And people they just can't fathom that, because they're not able to really sit there with their thoughts and be in solitude and actually understand what the fuck is going on through the media. Because the media is controlled by these fake ass Jewish motherfuckers who are mocking the real Hebrew Jews that literally are you. So you call yourself an Israelite, that is you. They are mocking you because they know who they look up to. But the fact that they have put their race and their existence so far ahead when we were already ahead of them, because we were literally in tune with our own nature. So because they studied our nature, they took it, enhanced it, and made it their own, and then manipulated it and made it dark energy into light energy and combined it together to make themselves stronger, to give us nothing but amnesia. That's when this shit got fucked up, because we weren't understanding where we came from. We have lost our history, why we are being enslaved. And the thing is too, Black people are not the only ones enslaved. White people, Caucasians, whatever you want to call Europeans, Dravidians, Palestinians, Afghanistanians, whatever you want to, Africans, Asians, Haitians, it does not matter what, Koreans. Doesn't matter where you are still enslaved just like us. It does not matter. You are not better than anybody. It doesn't matter if you had a mansion, a 10-story mansion, you are enslaved. It doesn't matter if you are living in a private jet, you are enslaved. It doesn't matter if you are under the water living as an aquatic being, you are still enslaved. No matter what, as long as your ego is trying to become conscious of itself, but you can't seem to comprehend yourself due to subconscious self, you will always be enslaved to yourself. Every time we come into this world, reincarnating, opening our eyes, we are enslaved to our lower self. And we have to go every single day understanding how powerful our mind is once we find out how to walk with leadership. Once we walk with love and we pay attention to the demonic frequency that we live in and we lie in comfortably, then we are able to knock down Lucifer's ego for good. But it does not start till we all can come together and unite to become one. Just like in the 12 laws of the universe, divine oneness, we are all one species. We are all superior race. If they can't be all of us combined together, we outnumber the enemy. But I have my brother and sister who don't look like me physically, but spiritually they do. They despise me because of a history lesson that was never existing in the first place. But because they were taught that virus, they hate on me and my family. So now we are divided over a war that has nothing to do with me or them, but against these deities that govern our fucking mind. Rest in peace to all the fallen angels that look just like us, man. This shit has to stop. And it's not going to stop. But we have to become conscious and spread awareness. Stop sacrificing our people for the betterment of your sad, boring, emasculated ego. It's not funny. It's not cool. That shit's not, it's so sad to the point to where people will understand how fucked up it is when it happens to them. But because it's not happening to them, everybody can make it a butt of their joke. That was somebody's mom, somebody's sister, somebody's aunt, somebody's grandma. That was somebody's daughter. And she just got her eye blown out on camera. I don't want to say blown out, but she got shot in her eye on camera. And they posted that shit because they know it was going to get a bunch of carbonated beings mad. Because they know we're just a bunch of keyboard warriors. We're a bunch of internet personas that don't actually do shit for change. People don't go out into society and actually help each other. All we do is bash each other, and then we make fun of each other, we mock each other, and we judge each other every single day, whether it's on the internet or in real life. We are our own worst enemy, and they know that. All they did was set a mousetrap up, and then what did we do as rats in a rat race? We experimented on what this money or this media or the cheese was. We fell for it, and now we fell accustomed to the enemy's traps. And that's exactly how we keep trapping ourselves. Not only that, we tell somebody else to come along with us so they can get trapped upon our trap. And now once there's a rat that's actually about to escape the rat race, we bring them right back down to a lower enlightenment because we don't want to see them elevate into a higher enlightenment that we can be at as well. I love you. Have a great day, God and Goddess.